The XFL has news been coming out quickly over the last several days. XFL fans got a nice Halloween surprise with team names and logos not released. But in a per ESPN, we also learned more about the XFL QBs in the 2023 draft. Quote, what's next? Assigning 16 quarterbacks to its franchises, 2 per team, on November 15th, followed by the draft, which will take place on November 16th and 17th at the UFC Apex in Enterprise, Nevada. So first, it looks like on Tuesday, November 15th, we'll learn which QBs are assigned to which team. A month ago, XFL insider Mike Mitchell reported the following potential player assignments. First, we got Jawan Pass with San Antonio, De'Ara King, yes, with your America's team, DC Defenders, Brandon Silvers with Houston, Steven Montez in Seattle, Jalen McClendon in Las Vegas, Drew Plitt in Arlington, Ryan Willis, Go Hokies, St. Louis, and DeAndre Francois in Orlando. QBs could change as the XFL evaluates the position and adds new names to the list. The XFL recently dropped the following names, some new and some no longer on Mike's list. This happened a couple days ago. The XFL is evaluating the following QBs at the upcoming Jordan Palmer minicamp. Caleb Ellerby, Jared Guarantano, De'Ara King, Jalen McClendon, Cole McDonald's on the list, Steven Montez, Jawan Pass, Anthony Russo, Brian Scott, Brandon Silvers, Carson Strong, Khalil Tate, and Ryan Willis. Notice DeAndre Francois, for example, is not on that list anymore. But that could mean nothing. It could mean something. It's just kind of something to keep an eye out, my friends. Now, what's new about the XFL draft is the location, something Mike Mitchell had reported, as well as something Arlington Renegades head coach Bob Stoops actually referenced in an interview weeks later, after Mike Mitchell did. We knew the XFL draft was going to be somewhere in Las Vegas. Now we have the exact location at the UFC Apex in Enterprise, Nevada. What the heck is UFC Apex? It is a live event and production center operated and owned by the Ultimate Fighting Championship. You got to remember the event. The venue has hosted some fight night events, but space is limited. We know with ESPN's relationship with the UFC that they host and broadcast the events from that. With the ESPN's relationship with the UFC, they could host and broadcast the event from that venue. And of course, the location is not too far away from the Las Vegas airport either. Now, the question is, plus The Rock loves the UFC, so between the synergies of both brands and Dana White and ESPN and The Rock and UFC, you kind of see where we're going here. Now, the question for some XFL superfans is, will it be open to fans? We have no official word from the league as of yet, but it does not seem likely. The good news, though, is that because this venue basically has everything it needs, it's kind of like the fan control football arena where everything it needs to broadcast live is in one location. This venue has the same things, which would make sense of why they wanted to go here in Las Vegas, something that had all the equipment there that they could just broadcast live from. Didn't need to take up a studio and wherever and have it something in Las Vegas. So I think that's why they're wanting to do that. So the good news is we could possibly get a live broadcast of the XFL draft on ESPN. Maybe it happens at night or in the afternoon. Who knows? Something that the XFL 2.0 era did not do. They didn't have an event. They just kind of had it on streaming on YouTube, which was fun to do too. Got a ton of traffic from that day. So why hold the event there if you're not going to broadcast something live? Just something to keep in mind. We'll have to find out. Exciting times ahead, my friends, for the XFL. That draft is going to be off the charts. And if it is broadcast anywhere on ESPN, that's going to be huge. The one thing is, but the team names, you thought maybe that they would be kind of a different kind of rollout. I think everything had to be, in a press release on one day, dropped, I think because of Hurricane Ian, but we'll find out as we go to events and trying to get a word or insiders behind the scenes word from the XFL.